So today we're talking about manifestation, and we're talking about a specific technique of manifestation called scripting. I'm a very skeptical person, and I also like logical things, and I'm very not into anything that could be described as being a bit woo-woo. So I've avoided manifestation or anything to do with it, like the plague. But I've recently discovered, towards the end of last year, that actually manifestation doesn't have to mean that you are invoking some kind of strange magic. It's just a really helpful way of getting really clear about your goals and training your brain to get with that program. So there is actually a whole load of neuroscience behind this, and that's what I found really interesting, all the stuff about neuro-linguistic programming. So today we're going to talk about scripting, and I want you to do this exercise because I've done it, and I honestly, it was a real revelation for me. So let's get on with it. So the idea of scripting, this manifestation technique of scripting, developed off the back of the neuro-linguistic programming approach from the 1970s that encourages people to visualize their futures using the five senses. So mindset and manifestation coach Laura Hurd says, the basic NLP premise is that our communication through words and actions reflects a subconscious perception of our world and ultimately determines what is possible for us to attain, achieve, and attract. In a nutshell, this is what the scripting technique is. You write your goals and intentions as though you've already achieved them. You can script for anything in your life, from a trip that you've been wanting to take, to a job that you want, to something that you want to buy, a business that you want to start, or even just how you want your day to go. The science behind scripting is this. The words that you choose activate key parts of your subconscious brain, making it believe that there are greater possibilities available to us, influencing our actions to become more positive and less pessimistic. It helps you to create clarity around your goals as you can be as creative and specific as you want, as you write them down. It's about moving past limiting beliefs and listening to a more positive, active voice. So when do you do this? You can do it whenever you need to. If you have a big day coming up, a difficult meeting, a job interview, or anything like that. For the purpose of this exercise with us, you're going to write your 2023 year script. So you're going to imagine it's December 2023. You're looking back over the year and you're going to write out everything that you achieved. Get creative. Be as delusional as you need to be. No one but you will know what you write down. And once you start getting brave about it, you'll realize that there is actually no limit to what you can write. And then it starts to feel really cool. So why do this over other techniques? If you struggle with visualization or meditation, this is a great way to learn how to manifest. You're using creativity, but it enables you to explore your desires in detail, and you'll be surprised what you might figure out as you go along. Things that you didn't even realize that you were striving towards or dreaming about may well come up. Crucially, you need to focus on the feelings that come up as you write these things. The stronger the emotion, the more effective the scripting is. Scripting works with the idea that you have already successfully reached your goal, so whatever you desire was already yours a long time ago. By imagining yourself in the future looking back, you are changing an event's timeline through your words, eliminating the fear of what if it doesn't happen. So how do you do this? You need to get very clear on what your so-called dream life or goals actually looks like. When you start writing, do it with intention. Write what you'd like your reality to look like, be like, and feel like, but in the past tense as if it's already happened. That vision board we talked about last week, well, you're going to imagine your year as if you look like the people in those images. You traveled to the destinations in those images. You ate that food, did those workouts, etc., etc. Remember, you're writing about 2023 as if you're at the end of it, looking back. But you're not writing predictions based on your current situation. You're writing what you'd love to have happened. So not just, I went to work every day and partied at the weekends, but I got the job of my dreams doing XYZ, and I took the trip of a lifetime to XYZ, as outlandish as you like. It's easiest to divide your script into categories. You can choose whichever you like, but here are some ideas. Business. What work goals have you achieved? What did your professional life look like? Did you start a new business? Did you get your dream job? Health. What habits or routines did you do? How did it make you feel? Did you go and get a checkup that you've been putting off? Did you get clarity or peace of mind on anything? Finances. What does your bank account look like now? What debts did you pay off? What were you able to splurge on? What did you save? What does financial freedom feel like? Relationships. Did you meet someone new? Did you work on something with your spouse and achieve greater levels of commitment and love with each other? Did you do something together as a couple that brought you joy? Fitness. What goals did you achieve? Did you start a new sport or hobby? Did you join a running club? Did you get stronger or fitter? These are just suggestions, but this is how specific I want you to be. And remember, no one is looking over your shoulder going, that's mad, or you can't do that, or that's never going to happen. You're writing it as if it did happen. It's not for anyone else but you. Remember, number 1, you need to focus on the emotions of how your desired reality makes you feel. Number 2, you need to believe in your story. Number 3, get really into the details. What color was the ocean on that dream holiday that you took? What emotions did you feel when you got the job that you've been wanting for ages? Number 4, get really big on gratitude. When you achieve your goals, acknowledge to your subconscious that you did it. To get your head in the right space, it can be helpful to write a paragraph of things that you're grateful for before you begin your script. Number 5, get your attitude in the right place. If it feels like a chore, it's not going to work as well. This is a gift that you're giving to yourself that's going to set you up for the rest of the year. Here are some examples. I achieved my greatest fitness goal and completed a marathon. I feel amazing. It was a fantastic day. Everywhere I went, people were excited and happy for me. When I walked into my new house, I was so overjoyed that I jumped up and down like a kid on Christmas morning. I took my dream trip to Bali and was able to afford and enjoy a luxury week feeling pampered and truly relaxed. I did not look at my phone between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. each night and felt much better rested and relaxed setting this boundary for myself. Like I said, these are just suggestions, but really take the time to do this properly, and I promise you, it will reveal things to you that you've maybe goals and dreams that you've had in your subconscious that you weren't even aware of. And then keep that script and keep looking back at it. Read it before you go to bed at night. And as the year goes on, if you've put your mind to it, there is no reason why those things can't come true.